Yesterday I filmed the video about the new Tarte Shape Tape foundation, the matte formula, where I was ungodly orange. If you guys haven't seen that video yet, I'll place it up in the corner and you guys can check that out. But after my video, I decided that I was going to return it. That night, I decided I was going to take it back, and I happened to see a couple of videos here on YouTube talking about how people think that Tarte repackaged an old foundation and made it into the new Hydrating Shape Tape formula. And I was like, are you kidding me right now? Like, how can there be even more drama surrounding the Shape Tape foundation than there already is? If they did that, that's just like crazy, because the foundation that people are saying that they repackaged is this one right here. I happen to have it, and it is the Hybrid Gel Foundation, and I hated this one. It just like had a weird texture and consistency, so it's just kind of sat in my shelf since then. So what I'm going to be doing is testing these both out on either side of my face to see if they really are the same foundation. So I also read that once people started putting everything kind of together, someone decided to look up all of the ingredients and realized that it was ingredient for ingredient between both of these products. And then once they put it out there, I think someone said it was Temptalia figured it out, that Tarte removed this foundation from their website, so you can't even really look up the ingredients anymore. But I'm sure that it's out there somewhere. And then Tarte came out with a statement saying that basically it is the same ingredients, however it was cured through a different process, creating a different kind of finish and texture. So I mean, I guess we'll find out if that's true or not. I kind of feel bad for Tarte because they are just under so much scrutiny right now, but come on, like I know for sure that this foundation did not do well, because they were having like super sales on it, and the fact that thinking that they just kind of repackaged it so that with the name Shape Tape, knowing that people would buy it because it's called Shape Tape, is a little bit shady. I am going to try both of these out again with an open mind. I'm gonna give you guys your best chance, okay? I promise. I am going to do everything I possibly can to make this foundation work for me. I know that this one has a very distinctive smell, so that is the first test I want to perform and just see if they smell the same. Okay, ingrain that smell. Definitely looks very similar in texture, just looking at it. Like, just the way that the foundation stands on the stick, you can see how similar the gel-like texture is between the both of these. They smell similar, but they don't smell exactly the same. Now let's see what the texture looks like. They feel like the same thing. I'll use the Shape Tape foundation on this side and the Hybrid Gel foundation on this side. So I'm just gonna kind of dot it around my face, and I'm just going to blend it out here. Right now it feels pretty sticky, so I'm just gonna keep pouncing it and hope that that helps it set a little bit more. And I just feel like there's still too much on my skin right now. Feel the same as I'm blending it out, like it has that sticky feeling. Honestly, the finish looks exactly the same. Like, my pores look exactly the same on this side as they do on this side. I don't feel like either side is more dewy than the other. I feel like my skin looks nice. It definitely doesn't look super heavy or caked with makeup. I think before, when I tried out this foundation, I just applied it too heavy and applied it with a brush, and that's why it caked up, because this looks really nice, actually. I feel like they both have the same amount of coverage. I obviously don't have as much hyperpigmentation on this side of my face, so there's not a ton showing through. I just had that one monster zit this month, so, but it does look, and let's see if it feels the same here. They feel exactly the same. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just see how this performs throughout the day. I'll just wear it for you guys so that you can see, and we'll do a wear test, but I am pretty sure that these are the same exact foundation. So if you already have this one, then you do not need this one. And if you already hate this one, then you're gonna hate this one too. I'm going to check in with you guys periodically throughout the day and let you guys know how everything is holding up between this foundation, because it's obviously the same foundation. There's no way to really deny that it's the same exact foundation. Someone out there has to have liked this foundation. So for you, that's a good thing. For the rest of us, it's just kind of like why you gotta play me like that, Tarte? Either way, I personally love Tarte. Tarte is one of my favorite brands out there that I love like the most of what they have out. I feel like I love the fact that they're all natural ingredients, like paraben free, stuff like that, and that is something that I've always kind of gravitated towards. So I will continue buying and trying their products. It's just that the Shape Tape foundation, at least the other one, hasn't worked for me. We'll see how this one performs. So right now it's 11:39. I will check in with you guys in just a couple of hours. Thought I should check back in with you guys. It has officially been about 4 hours now. Right now it's 4 o'clock and I'm already remembering why I disliked this foundation. But it just starts to like look thicker on my skin throughout the day. I don't know if it's just the way that it meshes with the oils in my skin or what it is, but it just starts to look like a huge layer just sitting on top of my skin, and it's starting to even kind of break down and like conglomerate. I don't even know what kind of word would really convey to you guys what this looks like, but I don't know if you guys can see it around my nose here. It's starting to like just clump up. It's doing kind of the same thing that the matte formula did on me, and that was where it started to kind of like get lighter in these areas around my mouth, and it's not doing it so much around my forehead, but it's almost like it just kind of pulls away from certain areas, and you can start to see where it's getting a little bit lighter, and the foundation just kind of starts to clump up right next to that area. The textures of my skin look a lot more pronounced than they did before. Like I can see a lot. It looks like I have a lot of congestion here on my chin. That did not look like that when I first applied this, especially around my mouth here. It looks dry. I feel like I want to take this off right now because I just feel like it's sinking into my pores and it's going to make me break out. Like, I hate the fact that I have to continue wearing this today. I guess that's about all I have to say so far for this check-in. I'll check in with you guys again a little bit later. So it is now 9 o'clock. I've had this on for almost 10 hours now, and it's not looking great, honestly. It's breaking down quite a bit, and it's just kind of turned patchy. Especially right here on my face, it's gotten like clinging to a really dry spot. I mean, on my forehead it looks okay. It's definitely a little bit oily. If you have ultra dry skin, this is not going to be your saving grace because, like I said, it also emphasized any dryness I had in my skin. So I think that kind of defeats the purpose of having a hydrating foundation. I'm definitely going to return this one as well. Neither of these Shape Tape foundations have really worked for me, which is pretty much a bummer because I was very excited about them. But it's okay. There are other foundations out there. I wouldn't suggest you guys spend your money on this one, unfortunately. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you did. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye!